Hi everyone, welcome to Border Tanks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not. Either are any of these guys. This is Del from LifeClan. Well, they used to be called LifeClan, now they're called Myth. Today's video is going to be a Tier 9 Extravaganza, unless I've picked out the wrong replays, which, let's be honest, anything could happen on this channel, that's for sure. Del from LifeClan. Now they've rebranded as Myth, and that's the clan that owns the map. They own the whole bloody thing. But anyway, let's have a look at this one. This first game, featuring the Conqueror at Tier 9. You can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on that bad boy. He's looking over the ridge. He's on, what's this map called? Malinovka. It's the one that I always call Muravanka, but it's really called Malinovka, and he's going straight up to the top of the hill, not stuffing around. He's in the Tier 9 British heavy tank. Today's video is going to be a Tier 9 Extravaganza. 4 replays featuring some Tier 9 Ace Tanker replays. Some of them are going to be pretty fast and furious, including this game. So don't blink, because you might miss something. Del from LifeClan in the Conqueror with that 120mm gun, 400 alpha damage, 326 penetration. That's with premium ammunition, 259 with armor piercing, which is standard. And looks like he's going for 3 marks, maybe. Maybe he's going for 3 marks of excellence. So he's got a lot of premium ammunition loaded, and why not? 0-0 is the score. He's got 1 shot into the Carnarvon Action X. That's the new Tier 8 premium British heavy tank, the one which is a pretty good match for as a crew trainer to train crews for the Conqueror or the Super Conqueror or wherever you might be in the British heavy tech tree. 0-1's the score. The Centurion 7-1 just got taken out by the 113 at Tier 8. It's a Tier 10, I should say. It is a Tier 10 game. 3 Tier 10s on each team. The 60 TP, that's the big Lebowski on the enemy team. The top tier Polish heavy tank. The E50M and the Progetto 65, that's on the enemy team, as Del picks up his first kill, getting rid of the premium British Tier 8 heavy tank. 113, 121 and the TVP on Del's team, but Del's not going to be relying on the top tier tanks to do all the damage. He wants some damage for himself. He just cops a shot from the KV4. You can see he just paused there thinking, hang on, KV4 is firing high explosive ammunition. I'm not sure if that's look, maybe it is a good idea. I'm not too sure. Maybe that KV4 driver is a lot better than I am. Let's see how he goes towards the end of this game. 3-1 is the score as Del brings up the 2,000 hit points of damage mark. Del's chipping away at that KV4. The KV4's thinking, what's going on here? I'm firing HE. I'm not doing damage. What the hell is going on? Del is pretty much holding up this top of this hill pretty much all by himself. It's just himself. The 1-2-1, the AT50 is nearly dead, and the Mouskin's there kicking back, side scraping like an absolute legend, as the KV4 puts another high explosive round into Del, but only for 83 hit points. So when you've got nearly 2,000 hit points to start with, who cares about some little, that's just like chipping away with a toothpick, I guess you could say. 25 hit points from the KV2, and in return Del throws 348 hit points down his way. Bit of a low roll there, looking towards the enemy. Is it a low roll? Yeah, it is, certainly. Anyway, 5-1's a score, so now's just an opportunity to farm damage, I could say. But they're still outnumbered in the north. You've got 3 tanks over there. You can see there in the west. Del looking towards the Conway. Doesn't scratch the Conway. Cops 445 damage from the Object 705, who's down to 600 hit points. The Mouskin, cute bunny rabbit, kills the KV4, puts him out of his misery, and that's probably the best thing that could happen to that KV4 driver. Del from LifeClan starting to get shot a little bit now. He's down to 1177 hit points of damage, but kills the 705, which brings up the 4,000 hit points of damage marked. He's also blocked 980. Can't really see why he's not getting much assisted damage, because he's right in the front line looking for the Progetto, shoots him and rams him, hoping for a kamikaze. Gets the kamikaze medal with that ram in the end, getting rid of the top tier Polish heavy tank, the big Lebowski. It is it the top tier? It is, yeah. The 60 TP is a new top tier Polish tank. I'm really looking forward to getting that tank. It looks pretty good. I didn't realise it was so easy to ram though, but of course Del knows what he likes, and I'm pretty sure that kamikaze medal's dedicated to me old mate Ez from the commander of PBK clan, if I remember correctly. Is he on a mission as well? He's on a mission to kill a few tanks. pops another shot into the convoy. Somebody else shoots him. He gets a little bit of dank assisted damage. 12-4 is the score. 3 kills to Dell from Life Clan. What's left? There's a little tank destroyer over there looking very, very nervous at tier 8. He gets taken out very, very efficiently. That's just going to leave the little buzz box of French tank. Fucking hell. I'm tempted to restart this video, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. I haven't got much time this morning. The ELC even 90. Of course, it's French. It's hard to see. Dell hoping for a cheeky shot there. Of course, he's on full health, but full health is only 900 hit points. He loads a HE round. I very much doubt he's going to get there in time. HE for the higher alpha. And, or maybe he will. Auto aims. Doesn't even aim. Shoots. 4 kills to Dell. Over 5,000. Nearly 6,000 hit points of damage. And not just 6,000 hit points of damage and 4 kills, but also an ace tanker mastery badge. Let's have a look at that result. It was a pretty fast and furious battle there on Melanovka from, pardon me, from the old mate Dell from Life Clan. Don't forget to check out Dell on Twitch. He streams as well. There's going to be a link down below with all the other stuff that I have down there. Dell from Life Clan with that kamikaze medal. That's what it's all about. And I'm pretty sure he said that one was for as the high caliber for doing the most damage, more damage than anybody else on that team. Ace Taker Mastery Badge, of course. Bruiser Medal, Jeweler's Fighter, and 5 for effect, and all that kind of stuff. 5,828 damage, 4 kills, 1396. Base experience, that's the base score. 19 shots fired, 18 hit. Who said the super... So I only missed 1 shot. Who said the Super Conqueror was inaccurate? Of course, it is inaccurate. British tanks can be very, very accurate, and the Conqueror is one of them, not the Super Conqueror. Stewie, let's try to think about it for a while. 19 shots fired, 18 hit, 16 penetrated, 5,828 hit points of damage, 980 damage blocked, a little bit of assisted damage, and he even made credits because he had battle payments and personal reserves running for those dank extra credits, and that turned what probably would have been, like he made 43,000 credits with a premium account. That would have been about a 23,000 credit loss, or about a 20,000 credit loss should he have not have those boosters running. That's the advantage, I guess, if you're trying to chase marks of excellence and you've got those clan credit boosters running, or your personal reserves, all that kind of jazz. It certainly helps with the credits, and of course that multiplies with a premium account and premium takes and all that kind of jazz. Massive thanks to Dell from Life Clan, now known as Myth, the ones that own the map, in the Conqueror, the tier 9 British heavy tank. Ace Taker Mastery Badge on Melanovka. Let's move on to our second game in this tier 9 extravaganza. This is my old mate Von the Burglar, legend of 1AR, and yes, it is an artillery game. This is the 212A, the tier 9 Russian SPG, looking towards that TVP, and he'll be licking his lips there. 493 hit points of damage into the TVP T5051. That's the tier 10 Czechoslovakian auto-loading medium tank. To take a breath when you're calling that. What are we on? We're on Serene Coast. Is doing mission number 14, a heavy blow, which is to kill 7 tanks that lost over 50 points of their hit points as a result of your damage caused. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to understand that mission, but Von the Burglar, he knows how to play an artillery. You could call him an artillery expert if you like, but he's certainly knows what he's doing here. Looks like he's looking towards a heavy tank there. That looks like there used to be a T10. Got a little bit of splash damage into the IS-3, but that's okay. Gets rid of the T10, the tier 9 Russian heavy tank. There was 3 tier 10 tanks on each team, the TVP T5051, the Object 2684, and the Sheridan on the enemy team. And on Von's team, it's a Batchat 25T, the Grill, the Sheridan, and the T10. Of course, the Batchat and the Sheridan, they'll be hopefully providing some really good information for Von in his self-propelled gun in the 212A, which with the 212A, I reckon, it was a long time since I had it, but I reckon that was when the first lot of personal missions came out. The SPG missions, they were really easy to get with the 212A because they had such a good splash. Had a bit of a reload time, but it had a pretty big splash kind of radius as well, which helped for a lot of the missions in regard to, especially when the stun was introduced into the game. The missions involving stun for the SPG in the first lot of personal missions were pretty pretty easy to get with Russian artilleries for sure. The Tier 8 and the Tier 9 especially. They're the ones that I had at that time. But anyway, back to the game. Von the Burglar, legend of 1AR. The 212A he's got a full gold loadout because that's how he rolls. 203mm big bad Russian gun. 1,050 alpha damage. Only 52 penetration because that's how artillery works. But of course you do get the splash there, and the doesn't tell you on this screen how big the splash is, but it's a pretty big splash anyway. Take my word for it. Clearly looking towards a Panther. 8.8 now. This is going to send him back. It is. Sends him back to the garage. That's his second kill. Brings his damage up to nearly 1,800 hit points. And continue. Not relocating here. I think he's looking at where Von is on the minimap. And you might be able to see him. If I move back here, can I see Von? No, I can't. We'll go back to his point of view. Looking where he is on the minimap. Maybe he's saved from artillery there, and he's got good shots into where those heavy tanks are having that brawl. There's a 212A on the enemy team as well as a GW Tiger P. Both pretty heavy hitting artilleries in their own right. Von's just spotted a rogue T34 kicking back there, not really getting involved, trying to conserve his hit points. Von saying, well, no, you're not going to conserve your hit points, my friend. I'm just going to go bang. 399, just misses out on the 400. There would have been a prize if that was 400, and that T34 will be saying, how am I getting shot by artillery? I'm sitting back here sniping like an absolute legend in the Tier 8 American premium heavy tank. 2 kills to Von the Burglar, legend of 1AR. In the 212A, the Tier 9 Russian self-propelled gun, the artillery piece is up to 2,166 damage. The score's 6-2, so we're feeling pretty confident of the win. 6-3 as the Centurion 7-1 goes down. Only one Tier 10 tank has been killed on the enemy team. Luckily for Von's team, none of them has been killed. Just got a team kill there. The T30 just killed the ISM. Not sure what happened there. 6-5 is the score now. Von's starting to move now. And have a look at that groovy looking tank. Oh no, they're not marks of excellence, are they? 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of the 212A. I reckon it's a pretty cool artillery. It's an artillery piece that I've finished with that grind now. Finished with it. Got the Tier 10. Don't judge me. But Von the Burglar just kicking back there. Nothing bad happening in the chat in regards to that. Somebody who was just team killed. I think that T30 killed the ISM. Toilet Boom is his in-game name. I love the in-game names on the Australian server. I'm guessing this is the Australian server. Maybe not. Ping sitting on about 200. I'm tipping that might be Hong Kong. But anyway, Von the Burglar lining up the Waffenträger Ralph Panzer 4 saying, I love tanks with no damage at all. He gets him for 212, so he must have just splashed the Tier 9 German tank destroyer. But he did get some assisted damage as the Standard B confirmed that kill. Von the Burglar doing the right thing in my opinion here, going up the eastern flank, clearly looking towards that Sheridan, thinking 241 hit points. I only need to get it in the same postcode, and I'll get that kill. Is he gonna? He's just seen that tree fall down. Did you see it? Let's take a guess. Is he gonna be in that tree? He is. He gets the 3rd kill. That's filthy. Absolutely filthy in the 212A. Von the Burglar, legend of 1AR. Do you feel dirty? I don't know. There goes the top tier American light tank. He'll be saying, that was bullshit. No way in the world should that have happened. That was a good shot, actually. He saw the tree fall down. Common sense. As a light tank, he was probably sitting in that tree there, trying to get vision on these tank destroyers down here. Now, Von, the reason I say Von's done the right thing by moving up this eastern flank, look where the SU-14-2, aka the Scumbus, the Tier 8 version of the Russian SPGs. He's kept himself in a very vulnerable position here. Yes, you might be able to say that the SU-14-2 is very, very slow. However, he had plenty of time to relocate east as well. If these enemy tanks push into these, tank destroyers and kill them, which is entirely possible, the SU-14-2 will be very, very vulnerable. Von, on the other hand, has relocated out to the east, getting a totally different angle on all those tanks. He can't shoot the Progetto because there's a house there. He's seen the enemy 212A, and with the score on 10-7, you'll think, rightio, by the time I'm loaded, I reckon I'll be just about aimed at that artillery. He shoots. He looks back and he goes, what? Surely that went in. scratches his head, has a bit of a look, scratches his head, turns back towards the Progetto. With the score on 10-8, his team are looking pretty good. The T30 is going towards that 212A. What's the 212A on? He left him on 8 hit points. You got ripped off there, Von. I reckon bad luck, me old mate. That should have been a kill. You left the enemy artillery on 8 hit points. 10-9 though is the score now. We have not, this game is not over yet. 11-9 as the 212A goes down to the T30. Looking at the 2684. Brilliant mastermind there. Von the Burglar, he's no dummy. He knows what he's done. He's just picked up the 4th kill and he decided to shoot the Object 2684 because that is probably a tank that the T34 would struggle with. That T34 up there at tier 8, the tier 8 premium American heavy tank, wouldn't have too much trouble shooting the Progetto 46. However, shooting the Object 268 version 4, maybe not so easy as a tier 8 heavy tank. 13-9 the score now, so we know what the result's going to be. We know who's going to win this one. Von aiming towards the VK100 01P. That's the big boxy German heavy tank, the one that now leads to the mouse when they realigned the German heavy tanks. I think the VK100 01P led to the mouse, and I think the other one that starts with another VK maybe leads to the E100. There he is, the VK. He'll be feeling a little bit nervous with that tier 10 grill bearing down on him. Yeah, he'll be able to shoot him and penetrate him, no problems whatsoever. Von doesn't quite have the angle, but he'll go for some splash damage. Picks up 219 hit points of damage. And Tiger P, I should say, gets taken out by the T30. And now Von waiting, hoping he'll be able to get one more shot into the VK100 01P. 3,088 damage done from Von the Burglar. Legend of 1AR, 943. Assisted damage is continuing to look that way. The VK does the right thing there. Pokes out and kills the grill. Why wouldn't you? Even though the game's over, why not shoot the lightly armoured German tank destroyer? And Von will say, no worries, thank you for all the beers, I'll take the shot into the German heavy tank. Unfortunately, he just went unlit as he fired, and again, left on 95 hit points. Unlucky for me, old mate Von. That maybe should have been another kill, but I think the other artillery, the Scum Bus, also fired at the same time. So maybe the Scum Bus left him on low health as well. 15-10 in the end, not a bad result at all. Not only a victory, 4 kills could have quite easily have been a top gun in the 212A, which is of course it's the Russian tier 9 artillery piece. Let's have a look at the result as I get the next one ready. It is an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge for me old mate Von the Burglar. Also the Bruiser Medal, Fighter and 5 for a Gauze Medal for doing 10 times your hit points. And it's a little bit easier to do 10 times your hit points if you're in an artillery on 500 hit points than like a mouse on say 3,000. But still, credit where credit's due. It's a pretty epic medal, that one. The Gauze Medal, 10 times your hit points. Confederate high caliber for doing more damage than anybody else on Serene Coast. He topped the score charts with 1,194 base experience. Now I think in game it said about 3,000 and something hit points of damage. It was 4,497 in the end. 4 kills, 14 shots fired, 8 hit. They all penetrated. Well, that's how that reads anyway. I think more than 8 of the 14 hit. I don't think they all missed, but of course with artillery, this side of the result is a little bit different. Bit of a change of pace after Dell's superb kamikaze win in the Conqueror at tier 9. Now cost Von a few credits, no boosters or anything running, 53,500 credits. That's with all premium ammunition in the 212A, the tier 9 Russian artillery piece, an ace tanker, legend of 1AR, and pure true gentleman Von the Burglar. Let's have a look at go number 3 in this tier 10 Extravaganza. What's this one going to be? I've got a feeling it might be another 1AR replay. Yeah, maybe I'm showing a little bit of favouritism here. Who knows? But when I pick these replays, I pick them generally in order of the way I get them, and unless something really stands out, like a Clan Wars or when a new tank comes into the game. But this is Overlord 007. Overlord 007 from 1AR. Now he loves a good counting, he loves a good battle, he's a hell of a nice guy as well. He's on Serene Coast as well. Let's make that map a little bit bigger so I can see what's happening. Nothing wrong with my eyesight. 0-0 the score. Now again, this is going to be another fast and furious battle. This is in the stock E75. The E75, the stock E75. Now I'll be honest with you, I haven't done too much research into what stock, if it's the gun or the turret. It might be The turret looks like a Tiger II turret, but I'll just be speculating. Surely somebody will be able to help me. This is a stock E75. It's got 105mm gun, 320 alpha damage, 225 penetration, 285 with APCR, which does sound a little bit light for a tier 9 heavy tank, German heavy tank. So I'm guessing it's the gun which needs to be upgraded in the E75. Apologies, it's been a long time since I've played through to the E100 line. Anyway, Overlord 007, 1AR clan, a true gentleman as well, and we're winning the game already. The M103 on the enemy team drowned himself. Not sure if it was intentional or not. I know I often criticise some people who drown themselves. Not sure if it was intentional or not. I don't know the guy. Gen Punch. I'm not sure at all. There is a couple of people in this game. I'm tipping this is the Aussie server. There are a couple of people in this game who I recognise. The Skoda who just got killed, Major Icewater. I reckon that's one of the cleverest in-game names, and you only see groovy in-game names like that on the Aussie server. Nowhere else in the whole world do you see the groovy in-game names that we get down here. I reckon it's absolutely fantastic. 2-1's a score as Major Icewater got taken out by the enemy TVP, of course the tier 10 version of that Czechoslovakian auto-loading medium tank. Anyway, Overlord bounces the shot from the standard B, the auto-reloading Italian medium tank. Goes for another peek. He got a shot into him. He's up to 653 damage. He's put a shot into standard B, and as well as the 50 TP, I think, earlier on. Rolling around this, just holding onto this corner. It's tier 10 game with 5 tier 10 tanks on each team, so he doesn't want to overcommit past his corner because nobody else is. And even though he's tier 9 in a tier 10 game, it's his bottom tier, and not only is he bottom tier, is stock in this bad boy. Just holding this corner, trying to keep vision there. Wants to maybe give the Striv some opportunities to shoot into these tanks. He gets one into the enemy E75. They're winning 4-1, so no need to push unnecessarily around this corner. Good map awareness from Overlord from 1AR clan. Overlord 007. I'm not sure if he's related to James Bond or not. I've got a feeling he might be. He'll have to confirm that next time he speaks. Auto aims on the standard B because it doesn't really matter where he shoots. Pulls back. He doesn't want to shoot the rock. Puts a shot into him. Bounces the standard B like a boss, up to 1720 assisted damage. Looking now towards the E75, the enemy E75. Gets another shot into him, 292 hit points into the tier 9 German heavy tank. And again, brings his damage up to nearly 2,000 with the stock gun. Continuing to aim at that E75. He wants to keep him tracked, try and get some of that tank assisted damage. 5-1's a score. You can see artillery shooting, but they don't look like they're shooting at this E75. So Overlord's saying, no worries, you're going to make it easy for me. I'll just keep you tracked. He doesn't want to fix. He clearly doesn't have a very good crew to fix the tracks. His friend the Patton, who's been helping him on this corner, finally gets taken out by the Batchat, the baby Batchat 25 TAP. Overlord 007 up to 3,000 damage now, holding this up on his own. The T10 and the AMX 30, they're both there sniping like absolute legends. The FV4 005 shoots him and kills his gunner. He fixes him with a quick tap of the 5 key, which is his first aid kit. 9-2 as the Patton starts farming Overlord 007. He's up to 3,500 damage. He's blocked 2.5. He wants to pull back a bit now. He does not want to get taken out. Not yet anyway. 9-2's the score at this point. At this point in time, he bounces the standard B, goes back there and kills him for kill number 2. 10-2's the score. 11-2's the score now. 3,763 damage done. 2,790. 1936 assisted. He's even got the coolness and the calmness to put a little GG into the chat to let his teammates know that he's proud of what they've done. 4 enemy tanks remain, 2 artillery pieces. The T92 HMC at tier 10 and the Batchat 5555 at tier 9 pings the map saying, come on, this is what we need to get the TVP Pro loser the Atomistic. He is no dummy. He's in the WZ115A. Very good player there, and he'll be licking his lips as well, looking towards the artillery as well as the TVP. There they go down. I don't think my old mate Overlord's going to get another shot away. but FGG, not sure what that stands for, from the other guy. Let's have a look at that result. That wasn't a bad game at all from my old mate Overlord 007 from 1AR clan. Absolute gentleman, and a very good player indeed. It's the stock E75. Hold the line. That's what he's put at the top of that one. Hold the line. Hold my beer. Hold my beer indeed. The E75 Ace Tanker Mastery Badge. Spotter medal in a heavy tank. Bottom tier. No problems whatsoever. He also picked up the Shellproof medal. Duelist 5 for effect. Steel wall for all that bounced damage. 1200 base score. 1200 experience base score, 3,763 hit points of damage, 2 kills. He fired 17 shots, 15 hit, 12 penetrated, 3,763 damage done, 2,790 damage blocked, and nearly 2,000 assisted damage. That's not bad in a stock E75 in a tier 10 game when you're bottom tier. He made 8,500 credits, and he'll be roaring up towards the E100 in no time if he keeps playing like that. Let's have a look at our fourth and final replay. This one comes from long-time supporter of the channel and very, very good player, Panzer Burner from NZS clan. He says, "G'day to the 1AR lads. I hope it's not me, because I've had some bad games lately, but look, if it was last night, I couldn't do anything wrong last night. I had one of those days." Let's have a look at Panzer Burner though. Let's just stop talking crap. Panzer Burner in the Skoda T50. Now, he tells me this is his first ever game in this. Now, he has sent me more than one replay in this tank, but I just don't have time to do all of them. This is his first ever game. He puts one shot into the Pantera, puts 2 shots into the Pantera, pulls back for the reload. Now, this is a 3-shot autoloader. 3 rounds in the clip. APCR is standard ammunition, 320 alpha damage, 248 penetration, that's with standard, 310 with heat, which is premium ammunition in this tank. We're on Ruinberg. He's on a mission which he's just about done that mission. Looks like he's trying for the secondary condition, which is to do 3,000 damage, and then he can move on to the next one in those coalition groovy missions. Puts 2 more into that Pantera and gets rid of him. Evens the scoreboard up at 1-1. 1572 hit points of damage done. A lot of good communication happening in the chat. Now, Panzer Burner, as well as the other lads from NZS clan, they've been fans for a long time, and they always say g'day. They always say g'day when they see the 1AR boys in randoms. 1 into the VK, 2 into the VK, 3 into the VK03. Takes him down to 95 hit points. Unlucky not to get another kill there, but he used his full clip. And I didn't realise that the Skoda T50 only had a 3-shot. That's right, the tier 10 has a 4-shot. I think that's the main difference, I think, between the tier 9 and the tier 10. You get an extra shot in your clip. Now, Ruinberg is... Look, I'm not going to say he's not going to give up. He's certainly not going to give up. Getting some tank assisted damage into the VK4503. Is there 2 of them? Well, there's a platoon of VK4503s. Interesting choice of tank to platoon in, the VK4503. They were on sale not too long ago. I'll discount through the if you bought them through the tech tree, I think, the tier 7 German premium tanks. We're on sale. Anyway, 2-3's the score. Panzer Burner's got the only 2 kills. He's just about loaded. He wants to get rid of this bad boy. The Type 62 puts 1 into him, puts 2 into him. Did he just set him on fire? No, he didn't. Got 1 round remaining. Auto aims and shoots. ESU 122-44. Reloads again. Lets his teammates know that he's reloading. There's nobody left on this flank. He's here all by himself. Somebody was imploring the heavies to push in here, saying they're all in the field. They need to push the city. Somebody hold this guy's beer. 4-6 is the score. Panzer Burner from NZS in the Skoda T50. Still got 1,400 hit points up his sleeve. Look at the minimap. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 tanks last spotted in this area. The Type 62, which is taken down to a pretty low amount of health. 1 more of the VK4502s. The other 2 are already dead. There's the VK. There you go. No problems. Pops 1 in. Picks up kill number 3. Evens the scoreboard up. He's doing this all alone. Not reloading. He's creeping forward, making sure there's nobody else left here. He knows the Type 62 is on reasonably low health from memory. Takes a reload as he realises the Type 62 and the Skoda T50 may have relocated. There was a Striv S1 back there at A8. Panzer Burner from NZS on 3 kills, 4,500 damage done. He's just about reloaded. This is the beauty of the Czech. The beauty of the Czech mediums is that they can they reload pretty quickly. Does cop a shot from the SU-12244 at tier 7. Bounces a shot from the Skoda in the field somewhere. He's reloading though. Probably confident now that he's no longer lit. Of course he was lit by that tank destroyer that he just killed for his 4th kill. 8-6 is scored now, looking for the Skoda. That's the one he wants to get rid of. Auto aims, probably shouldn't have auto aimed because he is behind that. Isn't a fountain out there? And there's also a dead tank in the way. So he pulls back, reloads again. The Striv's moved up to the middle road. Jag Tiger is coming up to help. Patrick Francis, get out of there, man! You're about to die. 9-6. That Jag Tiger is getting farmed, and Panzer Burner from NZS rolling around looking to get rid of these tanks. He loves auto aims the Type 62 because it doesn't matter where you shoot the Type 62, you're going to kill him. He gets a couple of shots towards the S1. He got one into the S1. I think the other one bounced. So 3 shots, one into the S1, one killed the Type 62, and the other one missed. The Skoda T50 got taken out by the T29. And DGG says, DGG, damn good game, better than FGG like we got in the last game. 5 kills, he's on a top gun, he'll be licking his lips, auto aims again, shoots the GW Panther, sets him on fire, confirms the top gun in the Skoda T50, and this was his first ever game in this tank. This was his first ever game. Well, that's what he tells me. He tells me that this was his first ever game, just the Striv S1 who was last spotted at the base. He's not reloading. He's going to pick up another kill. He loses his driver, but who cares? He only wants his gunner. Auto aim. What are you auto aiming for? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe if he hadn't have auto aimed, he would have got the kill on that Striv, and I think he might have got another kill earlier on, which I think he might have ended up getting in the end, so it probably doesn't matter. But look at that result. Panzer Burner from NZS. What an absolute gentleman. He always says hello in game to the... always says hello to myself, to my mates, to one of the lads. I'm sure he says hello to other people as well. First ever game in the Skoda T50, and he picked up an ace. He also picked up the Hand of God, Spotter Medal, Bruiser, Arsonist for burning that German artillery to the ground, the Duelist Pfeiffer effect, High Caliber and Top Gun, epic performance, my old mate, Panzer Burner in the Skoda T50 in his first ever game. 5,558 hit points of damage. 6 kills for the Top Gun, 1450 base experience. He fired 24 shots, 20 hit, 19 did damage, 1,158 assisted damage, and not bad on the credits either. I don't think he needed any premium in that bad boy. 27,247 credits. That's after tax with a premium account in that 6-minute game on Rulebird. Massive thanks to everybody who contributed to today's video. Really do appreciate it. Panzer Burner in the Skoda. My old mate Overlord in the E75. Von the Burglar, Legend of 1AR in the 212. And of course Dell from Myth Clan. Not Life like it says there. Of course they've changed their name. Myth Clan in the Conqueror, a tank that I didn't mind playing at all. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, lads. Don't forget to check out Dell on Twitch, link down below. Take care, and see you all next time. Kamikaze, artillery, medium, heavy. We've got everything. It's an extravaganza at Get On Board Studios. Absolute extravaganza. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, comment, do all that kind of jazz. Get on board. Let's make this stuff happen. Take care. Have a good weekend. Bye.